Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is day one of my Corsair Leader Second Edition, New Britain, 1943, United States Army Air Force campaign. We are doing the long campaign. We have 9 days left to go, including this one, and we have boarding starting points, starting SO points. Squadrons all selected, and I think we're ready to go on day one. So true to my way of doing things. Let's see, we need 38 victory points to get a great. So I want to try to get about 3 points a day, 4 points a day. We can earn some extra ones, I think, through aces in this campaign. I'll have to double check that. But we can also do two missions in this game, so that helps things out. So without any further ado, we're going to draw some target cards, and we are allowed to draw two of them as per our recon. So let's see what we got. First draw, outpost. That's only worth two. We'll move the intel two, and that's a secondary. So that one may not be a bad idea. We need 3 hits on that, and we can use 4 planes. There'll be quite a few bandits possibly in that one. Quite a few um, sites also. And the second card, Recon Force, also secondary, soft and dispersed. Soft is, I noticed from the other ones, that we will read them to be sure. Some munitions get a bonus to attack soft targets. So that's always good. But dispersed, on the other hand, each air to ground attack cannot inflict more than 1 hit on the target. So we're going to need 3 hits on that. We can only take 3 guys along. That therefore could be an issue. The other thing we want to look at is target cards and where are they located. So what we have here is target number 1 down here in the 2 stress zone, and we have target number 8 in the 1 stress zone. If we do both of them, we take 7 planes and we possibly get stressed out, but it's a good way to start. I can do both. This one looks to be a lot easier. This one we're going to have to designate 2 fighters and 2 bombers. This one here, I think we can get away with a fighter and a swingman, but we're definitely going to have to come up with 3 hits on that because of the dispersed. I don't think in this campaign that, or this game, that anything beats dispersed. Napalm's good against soft, but that's going to cost us SO points. 250s are good against soft, they'll add 1. Torpedoes or naval only. Rockets are good for suppression. That's not a bad to hit number though when you start comparing it to these, but you get 2 chances for every point with those, you get 1 with these. And we have the TT rockets, which also give you 2 chances to get kills too. 3 chances, but they cost a lot more. Last campaign I played, we were not able to use them. Alright, so what do we want to do? I'm always aggressive. I say we do both. We'll put that one down there as our secondary. So just coming off a Phantom leader, now I've got to get my train of thought on Corsair leader and remember how things work here because it's a whole different ball game. And here, let's see what kind of, if we carry any weight points, we automatically get weight points. We automatically get a penalty. All right. This is going to be the tough one. So we definitely want our best two of our best fighters and two of our best bomb. Well, actually, we can get away. We only need 3 hits. We can get away with not taking a bomber on this one. We can get away with taking just regular fighters and 2 weight points. Let's get Barber on this one because we potentially have 9 bandits against us. Um, Rodriguez is a good bomber, and he has 2 gung ho, so let's take him along. And then we're going to look for. I'm going to go with 2 more fighters and hope that Rodriguez and his gung ho can take care of business for us. I'm going to double check that. He gets 2 weight points, and that is not the soft target, so we need 3 hits. I could spend the 2 and get the TT rockets, and Gung Ho would take care of the 3 hits with that from a range of 1. We do have 40 points, so we can spend up to 4 a day. I want to keep them in case we need to subtract that stress. Hmm. That would be all he'd be able to carry. And if something happens to him, we have no backup. But he does have the 2 gung ho. That's his payload. Let's go get good fighters out here. We do need to get guys experience. So let's take one of those along. And let's go with Barber. These will be my fighters right there. Barber will be. Oh, we got Rex Barber and Rex T Barber. I didn't pick up on that. Hmm. I did not pick up on that. I wonder if I ought to get rid of him just to avoid confusion. Cause it, yeah. I'm already doing it. Rex Barber is Ace's pilot, and I already did that. So we got to do that to get him fixed up. Fixing up my thing here. Hmm. You know what? I think it's best we just do away with the second Rex Barber here and draw another average guy. I hate doing this, but I'm going to put him off to the side. I don't want confusion later. So we will draw out a random, and that's going to be Top Gildan, and we're going to deploy him, and then he's going to go back into the mix. So let's get Top Gildan into the things. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to make an exception right now. that's going to hurt me in the long run because look how bad his stats are. He does have situational awareness, and he does have a gung ho. But this is not the mission to find out how good he is. So, I've got my designated bomber. He's going to have to be a fighter. I would like to use one more guy to carry bombs, and if we really get too many bandits, we'll drop them. And I'll save that bomber for the second mission. You know what? Let's go green on this one too. Try and get some experience in there. I may pay for this later, but they're both agiles. I'm going to load Gingrich up with the bombs too. With him, I got to remember this. He can do rockets. Yes, GT rockets then are fine. Um, he can carry 2 weight points up to 500 pounders. And he can also carry napalm, but we're not going to go there. Let's put a couple of 500s on him. And if we need to, we drop them. And that's going to be that one. Now, the second sortie, we got to do all this, arm both flights before we do anything else. Oh, we were supposed to determine and place sites. Got ahead of myself again. I do that too often. Sites. 3 sites in the target. Oh, I read that wrong. Boy, see, I'm used to Phantom Leader. Um, 3 sites in the target area and 2 in each approach, and then only 1 bandit. So we're really only looking at up to 5 bandits. We've got that in the bag. That's not going to about it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're going to flip these over. No sight, and 2 in each approach. See what I mean? It takes your brain a little bit to get back into the different format. All right. And also in this one, I got to remember that once we take off, we cannot change level except the dive bombers. Okay, so there's our sights for this one. And before I get rid of the no sights, we're going to come down here and draw for this one. So 1 on the target and 1 each approach down there. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Getting excitable here. Gotta watch that. Flip all them over and drag them down. Boom. Okay, we'll get rid of, now we can get rid of all the no sights. So with this, I don't have to worry about exiting like we do in Phantom Leader. So this is our way in right here. We're coming in here. We've assigned pilots. Now we're going to assign pilots down here. This is soft dispersed. So we gotta have 3 planes. We gotta have 3 targets. We gotta have 3 hits, and it's not going to help us to have multiple hit things because the dispersed will only get 1 hit off of each one. It's not 1 minus, right? It's 1 hit. Dispersed cannot inflict more than 1 hit on the target. Yes, so we need bombs that are only going to be worth 1 hit to begin with, and that's going to be the 250s. So with this one here, we're going to send in 2 fighters, and we're going to send Ludwig in our Mitchell. Two fighters are going to be, we'll have one decent one. And if we're going to have a zero, we'll get our green guys out there and get some experience. So, Ludwig will be our bomber. Puffy Caldwell will be the flight leader on that one. And Gingrich will be my um, second fighter. So we need three. Um, and actually, on this one, I think we're going to send Gingrich in with payload 2, just in case Ludwig doesn't come through. So Ludwig's going to carry 6 250s. And that's him. He's done. Um, Gingrich will carry. I'm going to start him with 4, and he can jettison them if we. Oops. And he can jettison them if we need to. So that is our payloads. I think we're good. That's 2. That's 3. That's 2, 2. These TT rockets are going to cost me 2 SO points. And that's going to be target. First target's target 8. Second target's going to be target 1. Target 8 first. Right there. And draw target bound event card. Alright, here we go. Every time a pilot performs a dogfight maneuver, he suffers 1 stress. That's not going to be cool. Alright, place aircraft. Oh, I think I forgot that. Okay, just right click them. That does it. Okay. Alright. And we want to come in low because we don't have any dive bombers on us. So we have to come in low to dispose of our stuff. Alright. Determine and place bandits. That's going to be 1 in the target and 1 in each approach. North approach. West approach. East approach. South approach. Ooh, a veteran already. And 1 in the center. Ooh, a legendary. Nice draws, Greg. So we got 3 bandits. I'm going to return the cup. Return the cup. 1, 2, 3. And they're all where they can reach us too. No matter what we do, we're going to have to take them on at the same time. Boy. Intel air defense adjustment. We don't have any. Draw over target event card. Gain 1 SO point for every site you destroy. It's all well said and done, but I don't think I'm going to destroy any sites. We shall see. I usually don't do that. I usually just survive them and take out targets, especially when the only thing we really got to worry about is that 20 millimeter right there. And in this game, evade I think only costs us one stress. Um, Wait, I need to make that zoomable. Um, Evasion. The aircraft under attack may evade, inflict one stress on the evading pilot. Yes, it's not like the other ones. All right. Place turn counter into one box, which is already there. Dive bombers to low. No. He's going to be a -2 if I just leave that as is. And he's considered a bomber. But they're not real bombers. See, these guys can only really fire if return fire if they're head on, not like these guys that can fire from any given direction. Hmm. I'm half tempted to come down here and get rid of the veteran first and then come in. We got 5 turns, so we've got time to do this. I don't think I'm going to do that. And then we can still come in from this approach, and then we only handle two fighters at once instead of all three at the same time. So let's jump down here, then we'll come back up here and into the target area. We can actually play around a little bit more if we want to. Um, if I can get rid of him right away here, they come here, they come either here or here. Then I could come over here, and he'd be, yeah, we can do that. We're going to play around a little bit. We're just going to fly right down into this one. Well, back to it. Fast pilots attack, nothing. Sights and bandits attack, nobody can get to us. Slow pilots, same thing. Aircraft move. And by the way, he's my flight leader. And we did the aircraft move. Bandits move. He's going to join us. He's going to come down into the south approach. Do I want him in the center or the west? Let's go odds evens. Odds west, even center. Even center. He goes into the center. All right. Advanced turn counter to 2. No dive bombers. Fast pilots attack. We have nobody with situational awareness and no fast pilots. So he will go after, or actually Barber's going to take him on. And we got to bring out our handy dandy dogfight. And I need to clone this. All right. Oh boy, I'm rusty on this. Okay. Sights and bandits attack. So he's going to come in. He's going to add D10 plus his +2. So he's going to come over here at neutral. Roll a D10. That's 4, 5, 6. He's going to do a yo-yo. Now it's plus his ATA minus Barber's ATA, which is 2, so that'll be a 0 in this roll. That's an 8. So he's going to get +1 position and +1 attack. So actually, and I keep forgetting, on this one you got to pay attention to positioning. So these guys need to all be facing that way. He needs to be facing us. And now Barber is going to turn away from him. So he's going to actually add 2 to his attack roll now because he's advantaged. And he adds the +1 there, plus his 2 minus his 2. That's +2. So we need to roll 1d10, and I'm going to try to evade him. So we're going to increase his stress. And we increase the stress. Well, he didn't do his maneuver yet, so. All right, we roll 2 dice then and add 2. That's a 4, and that's a miss. Good. Okay, we survived that. Slow pilot's attack. So Barber now gets to do a dogfight, and he's going to collect the stress for that. He's going to try, he's got to recover, so he's disadvantaged. We either want to try scissors, or we want to try barrel roll, or we want to try yo yo. I actually like this better, and I actually like tight turn better because we don't lose anything if we roll poorly. But we're going to add 2. So let's do neutral to neutral. This is from a disadvantage to advantaged. That one could really hurt if we roll bad. Let's go conservative. Let's do a tight turn. We're going to add 2 to the die roll. We roll a 7, 8, 9. We gain 1 position plus 1 attack. So we're right back to neutral. We add 1 to his attack, subtract his 2, add 2, that's plus 1 total result. And he needs an 8 or more, so we need to roll a 7. A 2, that's a miss. Alright, that's the dog fighting for this turn. Slow pilot still can attack. So Stacy gets a straight up attack, no dog fight, and he needs an 8 or more. And he rolled an 8. Stacy gets the kill. Very nice. And in this game, when you kill a legendary or a veteran, they come down here and they do not stay in the counter mix. So, first kill goes there. And that goes to Stacy. We'll come over here on the sheet. And we'll give Stacy a kill. Very nice. All right, so things are working out so far. Aircraft move. So I think I'm going to play games one more time. And stay where I'm at. The bandits are going to move. He's going to join us here. He can go into either one of these. Odds, evens. Odds, he's going into the west approach area. So Barber's going to take on the legendary now. Didn't work very well for him last time. Let's see how it works this time. Alright, and we advance turn counter. So this will be turn 3. We're only going to that one turn over target. So this is it. Now we got to start moving. Fast pilot's attack, we have none. Sights and bandits attack. Here comes the dogfight again. He comes into the +2. He rolls a 3. He's neutral or advantaged. That's going to be a 5. He's going to do a yo-yo. We're going to have +2, -2. He rolls an 8 again. Here we go. +1 position. Barber's not doing too well here. And +1 attack. So that's going to be a net result of +2. He's going to increase his stress again. And we're going to roll 2 dice and add 2. That's a 5. And that is a stress. But that's all. It could have been worse. So he's got 4 stress, 2 more, he's going to be shaken. We can't afford to let him get shaken. Alright, that's it. No sights or anything can attack us now. Slow pilots. So start with Barber. Once again, we're going to have to do a Let's do this. We're going to do scissors. Try to get advantage, then we're going to try to get a +1 attack. If we really roll well, we're going to add 2, subtract 2. So, oh boy, if I roll a 2 or less, we're in trouble. 9, good. So we've got the disadvantage to advantage. So now we go clockwise and they go clockwise. And so we have the advantage now. +1 attack, +1, +2 is +4, -2 is +2. We need an 8, 6, 7, 8. That is a kill. And he's legendary. So he comes over here also. That's 2 we will not have to worry about in future games or turns. Barber gets his first kill. Very, very nice. We needed that. And that strategy hopefully will not bite us in the ass then, because we're going to come in here and we've only got one try at the target. Aircraft move. Now we start making the moves. We're going to move into here because I'd rather just face the infantry. He's going to follow us. Again, facing off on Barber. Oh, Barber made a move. He gets another stress. Forgot about that. All right. Um, Advanced turn counter, turn 4. Fast pilots attack, have none. Sights and bandits attack. Let's get the bandit out the way first. We're going to dogfight. He comes in at a +1. Neutral. That's a 10, 11. He's out of the sun. He's going to add 1, subtract 2. So we're going to subtract 1 from this die roll. That's a 4. And he's -1 position. So that did not help him at all. He will not get the fire this turn. The riflemen will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, reroll a 9, 10. They're going after Stacy. They're just going to produce stress. We're going to let them fire. That's an 8. That's a stress. All right, we can deal with that. Slow pilots attack. Let's get Barber done first. He's going to come in. He's already advantaged. We're going to do in my sights and try to get an advantage off of that. He's a +2, -1. +1, 7, 8. That's going to be +1 attack. We're already advantaged. That's +2, +3, +4. -1's +3. Needs an 8, so we need a 5. 9, that's another kill. And he goes back into the draw pool. Barber gets a second kill. And we are through the bandits. No more dog fighting. And yes, Barber picks up another stress for doing any maneuver. And we can get rid of this because there will be no more dog fight. All right, now, actually, we still got Stacy that can attack the infantry. See if he can get an 8 and maybe destroy a site and get some SO points. He gets a 7. That didn't happen. Air to ground. And we're not going to waste any of these munitions because we don't want to take chances. And I'd like to save the gung hos. So that's it. We're going to aircraft move. No bandits to move. We're over the target. Advancing the counter to 5. Fast pilots none. Sights and bandits attack. Rifleman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going after Barber. Barber's going to let him shoot. He rolls a 3. That's a miss. The 20 millimeter. He's going to go after 2. Barber again. Barber's going to go into shaken and increase his stress. And he's going to roll 2 dice. That's a 2 and a 3. Both misses. Didn't need to do that, but in my experience, when I don't, I pay the price. Slow pilots attack. Barber will try his guns. +1, 7, 8. That's a hit. Stacy will try his guns. He needs an 8. That's a 3, nothing. Van Dyke's going to drop 2 500s. They never got the dog fight, but those agiles come in handy. That's free evasion, no stress. First 500, and Van Dyke's a -1. So we need a 8. We got a 9. That's an 8. That's one hit. Increased damage. Return the magazine. 500 pounder. -1. 6, 5, no hit. And I could have fired my TT rockets last turn. He's going to fire his TT rockets +3. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 3 hits. 5 overkill. Doesn't matter. Target's destroyed. We're home. Increased damage, increased damage, increased damage. Very well done, gentlemen. Return to base land. Return to magazine. We did not destroy any sites. Return to discard. And we will go through the rest of this now. Draw homeward bound event card. Subtract 1 stress from all pilots who flew this mission. Thank you very much. I will do that. That's 1, 2. That was it. Very nice. No search and rescue necessary. Record mission outcome. So we get victory points, adjust recon and intel, and special operations points. Or special options points. So let's see here. We get a big X. And that's 2 victory points. Yep, and move the intel too. Alright. And SO remaining will be 38. And let's move that intel 2. I'm going to do it right now so I don't forget, but you're really not supposed to do it to the end of the second mission, and but it's not going to change anything by me doing it right now. Technically, you're not supposed to do that. Add target card stress to pilots. This was card 8, which is the single stress zone. We're going to put an American flag down there. And we're going to add 1 stress to all these pilots, and we're going to subtract out their cool. So Barber gets a stress. Stacy gets a stress. Van Dyke gets a stress. Rodriguez gets no stress. Very good. Pilot stress recovery, we took care of that for him. Nobody has any in the squadron, so we don't have to worry about that right now. And we're going to go back in here, record pilot experience and stress. Barber's got 7 stress. I'll tell you what, let's do him last because he gives his experience points to somebody else. So Rodriguez will be my first one to do then. And he's going to get 0 stress, but I'm going to put a 0 there just so I remember that he flew, and 2 experience. Alright, and he's done. And big thing is we got to save our gung-hos. I return to hangar. Van Dyke, green 2, gets 1 stress. And he also gets 2 experience, which takes him up to 4 because he got Barber's 2 experience to start the game. He's now at 4 points, and 2 plus G2 is 4. He promotes. So we'll control P him. And looking at him, he's a 0 cold, 0 SA, 0 GH, +0, -1 right now. And he becomes a gung-ho, and he's now +1 air to air. Very nice. And it becomes an A4. Very, very nice. It's nice getting that out the way. We'll add his gung ho right now. And he can return to the hangar. That's what I like. Get the green guys out of the way right away. Plus, he got a hit on the target. Stacy's next. Stacy gets one stress. And Stacy gets two experience points. And you know what? Barber's going to give him his two experience points from this mission, so he'll only need one more. And Barber gets seven stress. And he won't fly again for a couple days. No, all in all, not a bad mission, other than Barber got a lot of stress. All right, so let's move these guys on up. For mission 2, flight leader will be, it can be either one of those two and it doesn't matter. We'll leave it on the fighter. This is 1. This is a 2 stress mission. This is destroyed. These all return to the cup. If I do my shortcut here, that takes off all of the guys from that card. One of these days I'll sit down and try to fix that up. But for right now, I'll just do it that way. I'm just happy to be playing. Alright, now. So remember we drew all these earlier, and the one down the bottom was a no sight. So we're back up here at draw target bound event card. If no pilots are shot down during this mission, gain 2 SO points. Thank you, I like that one. This game is very good for event cards. That's their way for making up for your lack of air-to-air weaponry and your lack of weight points. Very reasonable game, very fun game, very oh, I can't sing the praises enough. I think this is my favorite leader game. Though I haven't tried B-17 leader yet, and I haven't tried IAF leader yet. Those are on my list. Place aircraft. Well, I see no point in coming in anywhere but the bottom there. And we're going to come in low. Again, no dive bombers. Caldwell stain changed a little bit, that's all. Alright, don't mind me. Determine and place bandits. One in each approach and one in the center area. Here's where we find out what we're up against. We got a -1 KI-43, a newbie, a no bandit, a -2 newbie in a KI-61, a +3 legendary in an A6M2, and in the center, see, we got more bandits than I was hoping for in this one. A no bandit. So we're not doing horrible though. It might be time to play games again so we don't get overwhelmed. If we go here, he can join us. He can join us. He can't. If I play games and coming over here, he'll join us. He won't be able to. He won't be able to. We can spread them out. So we're going to play games again. No until air defense adjustment yet. Draw over target event card. For every 2 SO points you remove two sites of your choice. Well, being as I want to move around, and I'm going to move to the left here, I'm going to spend the 2 SO points Got 38 minus 2. Remembering that we're going to gain 2 back if we don't get anybody shot down. So this is a no-brainer for me. And we're going to remove the 20 millimeter in the middle, and we're going to remove this LMG, and that's the direction we're going to go. So that's done. A very nice card. Thank you, DVG. Um, Place turn counter in the 1 box. Dive bombers low, fast pilots attack. Nobody got range to do anything, so we're just going to go to aircraft move. I'm going to move them over here. We're going to play the game. Bandits move. He's going to move one closer to us. That's closer than that is, so he's going to go the shortest direction to us. He's going to move one closer to us. Again, it's going to be that one. Probably should have done that last game too. That's all right. We got this. Okay, advanced turn counter 2. Dive bombers dive below. Nope. Fast pilots. Do we have any? We don't have any. We don't have any situational awareness. Sights and bandits attack. All right, we got this high and a mighty newbie here. He's going to come in neutral. He's going to roll -1, 5, 4. He's going to do a tight turn. He may pay for that one. He's going to. Oh, forgot to put him up against somebody. He's going up against Caldwell. He's my better fighter in this one. Caldwell chooses him. So he's going to +1 and -1. So it'd actually be -2 because his -1 and Caldwell's +1 turns into a -1. So he's going to subtract 2 from this die roll. Oh, and it did. No effect. Didn't hurt him. So he will roll -1, -2. And we're just going to let him roll because he is a newbie, and -2, the best he can do is damage me with a 10. And of course, he got that. I will use my gung ho up to save that gung ho from happening. Okay, so slow pilots then attack. That's going to be Caldwell. He's going to come in and try in my sights. He's going to subtract 1 and add 1. Actually, it's going to add 2 because that negative turns into a plus. That's an 8, 9, 10. We're going to get +2 on the attack, so it's going to be +2, +3, +4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Caldwell gets a kill. All right, Caldwell gets the kill. Okay, no more attacking can be done. Aircraft are going to move. Now we're going to keep playing the game here. This time, I think we're going to move over to here. Bandits are going to move. He's going to come join us. He's going to follow into here or here. They're both the same to us. And we'll move him right there. Again, Caldwell's going to match up against him. Do I want to take a chance and drop any munitions? No. Worst comes to worst, maybe I'll roll for a 10 on him and see if he can do it. Alright, advanced turn counter 3. Fast pilots attack. We have none. Bandits and sights attack. None. He's going to come in at a +3. 10. He's going to try an out of the sun. He's going to be +3. -1 is add 2 to this die roll. That's going to be a +4 attack. And we've already used our gung ho up, so we're going to evade on this one. And roll 2 dice +4. That's a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's damaged. So he can no longer do anything in the way of attacking. So that's problematic. Slow pilots attack. At this point, we have no choice. Gingrich becomes my fighter and jettisons his payload. And he's got the agile, so we're not in bad shape yet. Um, so he's got to dogfight. He's going to just try and in my sights, and he's going to add one and subtract, add zero, subtracting three. Maybe I don't want to do that. That's too much a chance of putting me in there. Let's try a tight turn. Add one, subtract three. Add zero, subtract three. He gets a four. Good thing we didn't. That's no effect. Um, he can't do anything about it. He's going to subtract three, and this guy's going to be a tough one. My strategy went to hell as soon as Puffy got damaged. Um, all we can do is try to keep taking him and hope the agile gets us through. I need to double check and make sure Puffy can't do anything as damaged. I will be right back. I don't think he can do squat. Alright, this game has slightly different rules than the rest, so I had to verify that. But Puffy can engage. He can only do a tight turn as his maneuver. Damaged and unfit pilots may only select tight turn for their maneuver. So, tight turn. And he's okay, so he's damaged, so it's going to screw him up a little bit, but it's not going to do him. He's a plus one, minus two, so he's going to subtract two off of this roll. That's a zero, no effect. So he is going to attack. He's going to add one and subtract three, which is plus two, so he needs a 10. Oh my lord! Are you kidding me? He got that 10. Puffy comes through with a damaged aircraft. And that's his second kill. And that is huge. That's a damaged aircraft in any other game of this series is basically just along for the ride. They lose all their munitions, and well, they lose their munitions here too. But I'm just reading through the rules, and there it is. Um, and distress only goes down when he's in this shaking. So there we go. We just got lucky. Aircraft move. Now we're going to take them on. We're running out of time too. So again, Caldwell's going to take him on. You know what? No, Gingrich is going to take him on. I'll let Caldwell take the free shot. I'd rather have Gingrich try to take this because he's got the agile. Advanced turn counter, turn four. Fast pilots none, sights and bandits. We've got the KI-61s coming in minus two. Newbie. 10, of course. He's going to come in from a half loop. He's going to subtract two from this. And he rolls a two. That's a zero. That's a minus two position. So he is tailed. Not good, but that's a typical newbie. So that's the end of their turn because they can't do anything. Slow pilots attack. We'll start with the guy that's engaged. That's Gingrich. He's a plus zero. He's going to come in. We're already got the good positioning, so we're going to try and just go with something that's not going to hurt us. We're going to add two to a die roll because of him. 4, 5, 6. We're going to add one. We're going to add three more for tailing. That's plus 4. We're going to add two for his newbie status. That's plus 6. So Gingrich needs a 2. And he gets an 8. And Gingrich gets a kill. Not bad for a green guy on his first day out. Very nice. We are getting some extremely good rolls in this game so far. All right. And that's it for the dogfights. No more slow pilots need to be attacking. Now we just got to get through getting 3 hits on target. Aircraft move. We're into the target. Bandits move. None left. Up to turn 5. Fast. No fast pilots. No sights or bandits. Slow pilots attack. He can try. That's a +0, so he needs an 8 or more. That's a 7. He can try. He needs an 8 or more. Guns, nothing. Ludwig is going to drop all of his munitions. And he is a +1. And these are all +1s. So he's going to be looking for 7s. So let's do one at a time. We need a 7. That's a hit. 7s. Miss. 7. Miss. 7. Miss. We need a 7. Hit. 8. And I'm not going to take a chance. I'm going to use my gung ho up. Oh, not increase it, Greg. Decrease the gung ho. And that's a 10. That's a hit. Don't want to take a chance on not destroying the target. And that's target damaged. We go home. Homeward bound event card. Move the intel counter 1 to the left. Not nice. Alright. Record mission outcome, victory points, adjust recon and intel, and special operations points. Nobody shot down. We gained 2 special operations points. That would negate the 2 that we used earlier. So we're going to have 38 total still. If I knew how to type, that would help. All right. Record mission outcome. So that's 2 victory points, and we move the recon 1 to the right. Big X. And um, 2. Sorry about that. All right. Let's see. So that gives us 4 for the campaign so far. Not a bad start. So we are now going to. We got to move the recon 1 to the right. That puts no change and still 2 cards. Before I dismiss that, target 1, drop an American victory marker. Add target card stress to all pilots. That was a 2 stress mission. And subtract our cool. He gets 2. He gets 1, 2. He gets 1. Alright, now we're going to stress recovery. None to do because everybody's flown this day or hasn't flown yet in this campaign. Record pilot stress and experience. Alright, Puffy. Not a bad mission for him, even though he's got 5 stress. He gains 2 experience points and he got 2 kills. Return to the hangar deck. Gingrich gets 2 stress. He gets 2 experience points and he will promote his next turn out. Return to hangar deck. He is not returned. Oh, you know what? I brought him in late. Or something. Gingrich is going to have to go manually up there. Something happened. He's not returning to the hangar deck. increase stress. No, stress stays. That stays. I'm not sure what happened there. I think it had to do with me changing the pilots, or I dragged him over. Anyway, that brings up Ludwig. He gets one stress and is still flyable, which is very important for our solo bomber. And that's one. And he gets 2 experience, so he's halfway to promotion. Oh, I gotta fix that. Hmm. Wow. I gotta fix that. 3, 5. Okay, fifth one down. I gotta reposition that. And he goes back to the hangar deck. All right. And that, my friends, is the end of day one in my new Britain campaign. I thank you all for joining me, and I hope you have a good day or night, and I hope you all join me for day two. Thanks again.